Hi, dear Dynamic member, 95% of traders always get butchered when there is a market crash. What is the point in knowing the fact that one can make profits in any directional move of the market? What is the point in analyzing the reasons of the crash when you have lost everything during the crash? These majestic movements does not happen every day, but one must know to earn profits during these crashes to walk that extra mile towards 283% returns. The dynamic superpower trading has been designed for the dynamic members to conveniently fit into the 5% bracket from the 95-5 rule. 95-5 rule, dynamic systems principle. The 95-5 rule, which applies on the stock market, has changed the perception of many who follow the 80-20 rule. It is said that the whole world runs on 80-20 rule, the Pareto's principle. 80% of the effort in life produces 20% result, and 20% of efforts produces 80% results. Let's take an example of a bank. In any bank, 80% of its customers gives 20% business to that bank, and 20% of the customers give 80% business to it. In any human activity, a few, 20%, are vital and many, 80%, are trivial. So, 80-20 rule works everywhere, except one place, the stock market. In stock market, it has never happened that 80% of the traders earn 20%, and 20% of the traders earn 80% of the money. Here the ratio changes to 95-5. In stock market, only 5% of the traders earn 95% of the money and vice versa. See 95-5 chart. 95% of the traders end up losing money because, time and again, they do a few mistakes repeatedly. In our seminars, when we probe as to what makes a trader to take a decision about buying, selling his stocks, we get many answers which prompts a trader to take the decision. The most common ones are tips, calls, dead technicals, fundamentals, react to rumors, play, gamble. There are many traders who feel stock market is gambling, but let us understand that it is the most legal business, and if you to have the thought about gambling or play in your mind, then get prepared for losses, greed, fear, newsletters, brokers' advice, financial news on television, luck. Shown below, whereas 5% traders usually do not follow the above said ones. They focus more on gaining knowledge, learn from their mistakes. More importantly, they correct their mistakes, give importance to money management, follow winning strategies, and above all, they also use effective tools and softwares which helps them to understand the market and guide them to take wise decisions. Shown below, the 95% of people have accepted the thought that the amount of profits they can earn from the stock market is less. And that is the reason in the workshop we give you the exercise, which gives you an experience of 1 whole year and is the first step to begin using the dynamic system. Once you exercise the past, it is always noted that the belief in the dynamic system grows as it shows you the possibility to earn huge profits from the stock market. It also makes you believe that such a system is capable to guide you to enter the 5% bracket and make only profits. Neural network. I understand that the system helps you make profits, but I don't understand how this dynamic system predicts. Is it magic? The dynamic system works on the formula known as the neural network. Neural network is relatively referred to neurons of the brain, its complexity, the permutations and combinations between each neuron, which instructs the human body to take action consciously and many a time subconsciously, which is similar to the dynamic system the way it gives signals of right entry and right exit to the human eye. As repeatedly we say that the dynamic system does not predict, but only follows the market and gives you the signals. Any big or small movement, upward or downfall, of the market is identified by the system, sometimes as soon as it begins or prior to it, and then it gives you signals. Like we all know that for any big change, either up or down, in the market trend, there should be a reason. The reasons are commonly known, but also there are reasons that are unknown to many, which could be a positive, constructive, or negative, destructive big event responsible for the same, either which took place or will happen in the near future. It is important to understand that any big change in the market trend does not happen in one day. Well, we may come to know about it in one day from the media, TV news, newspaper, or the internet, But then if we try to probe ourselves, we shall realize that any event is not planned and executed in one day. It may take days, months, or even years of accumulated efforts of planning during the process. All you know about any crash is that there was a bad news and then market crashed. But do you know that for any crash to happen there is a lot of planning and preparation made much before the crash? If you don't believe this, then let me explain you some examples and see how dynamic members benefit from such great movements. Example 1, the 13th of October 2014 DLF. The Securities and Exchange Board of India (SEBI), stock market regulator, barred real estate giant DLF and 6 members of the board of directors from accessing the capital market for the next 3 years. The 14th of October 2014, DLF shares slumped by 28% on SEBI ban order. Many of you believe that this news was the only reason for more than 28% crash in DLF price in a single day. But do you know that there was lots of preparation for a sharp downfall much before this news came out? SEBI, in its June 2013 show cause notice, had accused DLF of suppressing facts in the IPO offer document to defraud investors. Advocate J.J. Bhatt, representing some of the top DLF executives, including KP Singh, his son Rajiv Singh and daughter Pia Singh, said the notice did not speak about the role played by the directors and non-disclosure of information in the IPO offer documents. So as you can see that this case had started much before and it was getting heated up by 2014. So as this announcement was very much as per expected lines, the DLF stock price was well prepared for a steep fall. Have a look at how dynamic members made profit by simply following the market and its signals. As you can see, there was a short entry initiated in DLF on 9th and the 11th of June 2014. Look how Dynamic Live is able to track all those preparations for the mega event, as and when it is happening. On the 9th of October 2014, DLF price moved up a bit in order to generate false sentiment in the market. Even in Dynamic Live there was a buy signal, but you are not supposed to buy for this buy signal. In turn, you are supposed to short. You will learn through the Dynamic Superpower Trading Method videos on when to take a short position even if there is a buy signal. So Dynamic members, by holding short positions in put options, they were able to capture the complete movement during the crash. And for your surprise, they were able to exit their shorts very close to the lows. Log in through members area to know the complete secret. To watch the complete video training material, log into members login area. After logging into members login area, go through the Dynamic Superpower Trading in the menu to watch all the subject videos.